All right, everybody, we are here at the barbershop, and it is February the 22nd, 2024. It's been a minute since we've been on here talking with you, but we want to follow up on the last one, which was was it 5?
Mm-hmm.
Episode 5. We're going to carry on with that. I told you that we were going to do 3 episodes of 555, and we were going to do 3 episodes of 666. I am not going to go with the whole 666 thing. And the reason why is because I don't need to. You know who the devil is. And the truth is that we've helped make the devil powerful because of our belief in him. And I don't believe in him anymore. He has 0 power in my life, and I want him to have 0 power in yours. And he can now. Don't think about him. He's always been there because our egos have always been there. And it is only the ego of man that has driven us to this place that we are right now. So we're gonna stop paying attention to that son of a bitch, because he does not have our best interest at heart. Our higher selves, that guy that's deep down inside of you, that woman that's deep down inside of you, that person has your absolute best interest at heart, and he has everyone else's best interest at heart. So he's who we need to pay attention to. He is the Christ consciousness. This is what our show is here to deliver to you. This is the red pill. No more fear. If you're watching my show, fear is bye-bye. So let's dig in.
We will not be known as the year of fear for our show.
This is the year of beginnings, new
It's
beginnings,
the year of
change. So let's roll it out.
I do also want to add that when you act from a place of light, that dark, which some people will label the devil, it has no part. You know, if you don't want it to have a part, it doesn't have to be there.
It doesn't have
Don't
a
feed
part.
into the dark, and the devil, or whatever you want to call it, won't be there. Little esoteric knowledge there, but so we're going to be getting into the
Let's talk about what esoteric means. Esoteric
Yeah.
is simply hidden knowledge.
Yeah.
If you think about we hear about the Illuminati, we know about the Masons, we know about all of these groups. That is what their knowledge is knowledge that is not privy to everyone. But we're going to get into it, and we're going to make it known to you at least what is useful. There are things that are not useful, and they have no purpose in my life, and I will not share them.
The knowledge that we give you is only here to help empower your true self. So,
True.
all right, we're going to get into the shift. You want to kind of tell me what that has been?
The shift is from the third dimension to the 5th dimension, and this shift is happening now. I would say that it has already happened.
Hence as to why we haven't seen you guys since the 1st of this year. We've been going through some changes of our own.
We've actually made this show, and it didn't look anything like this, and we're just choosing to, we understand why we haven't gotten it out, and we're regrouping and changing directions. I believe that we're actually getting on our true path. Otherwise, you'll never see this.
It's no longer ego-driven, since if you want to tie all that in together.
I have an ego, and I have to let it go.
Got a big one.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
so it's just like the waffles, brother, and there's a reason why your waffle maker has 2 slits so that you can share. Let that ego go, and understand that the other person that you're talking to, that you're either loving on or hating on, they have an ego as well. They probably do not know their higher self. And if they don't know their higher self, then you don't know their higher self. And you probably don't know yours. That's what we're here to do. That's what the red pill is here to do.
It's all about you. It's all about you.
It's always about you. What's next?
I put turning reality, making your reality what you paint it to be. So
That's
kind
good.
of getting back to the dark and light aspect.
I would say this, let's not worry about the dark. The dark is about to fall apart. In fact, it has been falling apart. I talk a lot about the news, the media, politics, and things like that. Understand that the dark has been in control. I guess we'll have to touch on it a little bit. The dark has been in control, but it's losing control, and it's very, very aware of that. So what it's doing is all of these crazy agendas, the stuff that they're putting in front of our kids, little bitty kids, you know what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not going to discuss it because if you don't know, doesn't matter, let it go. But they are pushing their agenda because they understand that time's up. They thought that they would have time to slowly release this and brainwash us and bring us into a situation and a place to where we would accept it, but we aren't accepting it. We are absolutely rejecting it, and they have zero power and they're scared to death. So the news sources that you guys are currently listening to, stop listening. Just turn that shit off. The shift has happened, is happening. It's really, and what Haley was talking about earlier about building your reality, this is the observer mode. Whenever you are in the observer mode and you see the chaos, but you do not respond to the chaos, you are in what Joe Dispenza calls the unknown. And in the unknown is the only place where you can create and manifest the reality that you want. So be the observer, and when you're in that place, you have the presence of mind because you're in the present moment to choose the path that suits you. If you operate from love, you will choose wisely. And I'm here to tell you that we've already done this, my friends, so you will make the right choice when you trust yourself and you operate from love.
Yeah, to hit on also the whenever you're talking about the news sources and stuff, how that's the dark and that's the ego getting in the way, what they are, just to hit on it briefly of how I understand it, our lives, at such a fast pace that it is, and everybody's trying to pay bills and take care of their family and themselves and all this stuff, they have us living in a constant state of survival, and that's a very low vibration, and that feeds into fear. So we're talking about all the dark things, just like he said that they're operating from the dark. Ego is actually one of the lower vibrational energies as well. But if you don't want to live in a reality like that, you can choose. Something that Bob Proctor said that really hit home for me was, if you're sitting there watching or reading or discussing something, anything that you're interacting with in your environment or that day, you have the power and the ability to, if it's not going to serve you and get you closer to your goal or what you see that where you should be, then you shouldn't be tuning into it.
And you can also just let it go. You can listen and let it go at the exact same time. You don't have to get hung up on it. Think about it like this. What exactly do you do when your wife is yelling at you from the kitchen? You keep watching your show. Let that shit go. Pay attention to what she's saying, but fuck the news.
Yeah. That's something else that I feel is very important, especially for this cycle that we are in, is surrendering and letting go what no longer serves you, what you need to, the skin that you need to shed to become whatever beautiful being you need to be.
The beautiful being that you are.
That you are. Just let it go. And that is hard, and it comes with self-reflection and chatter in your own mind about it, and there's a process to it, but if it's a incredibly liberating thing. So
yes, we're gonna probably stop it here, and if we put something together and we have wardrobe changes because it's not on the same day, we will rewatch what we're talking about so that the information flows. We might be changing clothes, but the information should flow if we're doing it right. But regardless, this is the most important thing, is that we love you and that we're here for you. And we're going to go live here at the shop at the Standard Man, and that's going to be on Wednesdays. So it will possibly be known as Weird Wednesday. And when you come in, you know that you're on film. You're going to be on camera. You're going to be live. There will be no editing. It's going to be 100% live. You can watch our show and you can ask me anything, because I will always be connected, because I'm always connected. I can talk about it in real time while you're in the chair, or, whatever. But that is an option. But really what we want to talk about is just shop talk. I don't want to freak anybody out in real time, but
we can
they
talk
will
about
understand.
anything,
They will understand that we're filming on that day. So you may not want to get your hair cut on Wednesdays, or you may really, really want to get your hair cut on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to talk about what you guys do for a living, your businesses. We've got lots of people that have incredible businesses, and I want to connect and plug you in with other people that might need your services or are just interested. Everybody has hobbies, and we've got some incredible people. We've got artists, we've got fishermen.
You should be able to rely
awesome.
on your community with trusted sources. So
Yeah.
someone that does a good job, that's fair, that's coming from a good place,
Yeah.
So we're
We
here
got
to,
good people. I
we're here
love
to link
all
them up.
my people.
Yeah, me too.
So anyway, we're going to say goodbye for now. Love you, and we'll see you soon.